可以开始。讲完了。
好。PPT 啊。我开始。Hey, my name is Yi and today my topic is how do forensic doctors determine the time of death? Okay. So imagine you're watching your favorite TV drama, and the crime scene is taking place. And the police and also the forensic experts are trying to find out who the victim and the victim's identity and the killer. And one of the most critical clues to solve the crime is to determine the time of the death. So, for the forensic doctor scan the body, check the temperature, and then look at the position. And it gave exact time of death, 12 to 15 hours ago. So the question is, how does he do that? How do forensics experts determine the exact time of death? Okay. Well, there are several traditional clues to indicate the time of death, such as body temperature, rigor mortis, and livor mortis. So let's look at the first, body temperature. So we human beings are homeothermic, which means we remain a constant body temperature at about 37 degrees Celsius. And our blood vessel system is like a transport system, which transfers the temperature, the heat of the heart and brain, such as the deep organs, to the surface, to our skin. And after the heart stops beating, the core temperature then falls gradually, and this process would stay at about 2 to 3 days until your body temperature reaches the equilibrium with the surroundings. And there is even an equation to calculate the time passed after you have stopped your heart beating. However, the situation might vary based on external conditions, such as, for example, if someone died in a snowland, then the body temperature would drop more faster than in normal condition. And also, the speed of the temperature drop would be very different between an obese body and a thin body. So, the next, rigor mortis. So, in the first 2 to 3 hours after death, because of that, your brain stops giving signal to your muscle. So, in the first 3 hours, your muscle remain relaxed state, remain in a relaxed state, and then the victim mouth would open, and there are some, maybe you can see some urines released from the body. And after 3 hours, the body turns to a rigid state, and that is because the body is run out of ATP. What is ATP? ATP's full name is adenosine triphosphate, and which I can see as a rechargeable battery of the muscle. And once your heart stops beating, the body starts to produce ATP, and once ATP is run out, the muscle then stiffen and shrink. So, in the state started at the 3rd hour after death and remains to the 36th hour. And finally, when the bodies finally start to decompose, then the muscle relax again. So at about 36 hours later, the body would become relaxed. And in a stiffen state, the body remained in the position when it was killed. So it was a strong indicator of how and in what position was the victim killed. And the third sign, livermort. So after death, our blood is subject to gravity and would flow to a dependent area and form like lividity, as it's called. It started at about 15 to 30 minutes and becomes fixed after 6 hours. And it has a purple to black coloration. And once it's formed, it's fixed. And it won't fade away even if the body is moved. So lividity is a strong indicator of the body's position when it was killed. For example, if the lividity is in an extremity, such as fingers and feet, which that suggests that when a body was killed, it was upright. And so knowing the state of change may enable us to work backward to figure out the time of death. However, all those mentioned methods can only work in the first 72 hours after death. So if a body has become dead corpse for more than 3 days, we may need another method. And now there's an uprising method called forensic entomology. As you can see, this is to look at the face of all kinds of insects which feed on the dead corpse. And the succession pattern, different kind of insects have different life cycle. And by looking at the succession pattern of the insect, can we point out the death time more accurately than the method we had mentioned before. So, there is an idea that I want to convey that death time can never be 100% accurate. Instead, it's not a fixed time, but it's a frame. It's a time frame, and so the next time you are looking at a crime drama, you can try to point out maybe a little mistakes in the drama. Thank you.